Ready to go for the 7 furlong Group 1, and they're off and running. And Deed of Love began quite well on the outside. Polaris Flight also up there with Double Oscar, and as they race through the first furlong, it's Double Oscar who goes on, followed by Roy Estate on the left of the picture, then Deed of Love towards the right with a broad noseband. Force of Will tucked in just behind the leaders with Polaris Flight, and then Danehill Dancer, and Hagar is the back marker of the 7 as they complete the first furlong and a half. And it's Double Oscar the leader with the white face from nosebanded. Deed of Love in second, then the outsider Roy Estate on the inside in third. Polaris Flight runs 4, Danehill Dancer on the right of the picture, Deed of Love McCannan in the red cap towards the inside, and Hagar and Johnny Murtha in rear as they come now towards the halfway point. Double Oscar the leader narrowly from Roy Estate on the inside, Deed of Love close in third, and they're being chased by Polaris Flight. Danehill Dancer is on the outside, then Force of Will and Hagar in rear. Coming towards the 2 furlong marker now on the National Stakes, and Double Oscar tackled by Deed of Love. They're followed by Danehill Dancer putting it a run on the outside of Polaris Flight. Force of Will is coming through in the centre, but it's Deed of Love the leader from Danehill Dancer on the outside. Danehill Dancer quickens now to go about half a length up. They're into the final furlong, and Danehill Dancer beginning to stretch, goes on 2 in front of Deed of Love. Force of Will, Polaris Flight beginning to run on as they race into the closing stages. It's Danehill Dancer and Pat Edery out in front, leading by 2. Polaris Flight runs on well, but Danehill Dancer wins it. Second Polaris Flight, Force of Will probably just third ahead of Deed of Love. Hagar is 5th, Roy Estate is 6th, and Double Oscar, who made the early running, comes in last of the 7. So the strongly supported favourite, Danehill Dancer, 5-4 against, 5-4 on, has landed the National Stakes. There appeared to be some close riding there, about a furlong and a half down. It'll be worth having another look at that, but certainly Danehill Dancer, the best horse in the day, and Polaris Flight, who appeared well beaten about a furlong and a half down, came back well at the finish.
Well, the winner, Danehill Dancer, is on the extreme right of your picture here. Whether he took Polaris Flight's ground is questionable. He's there, 2 from the right of your picture. When Pat goes for Danehill Dancer on the extreme right of your picture here, he's sticking his left hand, and the horse drifts right in close to Deed of Love, the big horse with white noseband, and in the centre, getting rightly squeezed up there for room, with McCannan trying to come out on Deed of Love, is Polaris Flight. But now Danehill Dancer has got there. Pat pulls it through into his right hand, gets a couple of smacks in from behind the saddle, and he runs on well. But he does start to drift back a bit out towards the middle again here. You just don't like a top-class horse to run around a bit when a jockey goes from that. Pat has to put it down and straighten him up again. He's gone and won well. He's a decent horse. Polaris Flight didn't get the clearest of runs, and he's run on well to be second. And Deed of Love may have is in on the inside there. He may have been just pipped by Force of Will for third place. It was actually Force of Will and